Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing tonight? I'm here. I'm moving a little slow this evening, but I'm doing good. Um, just ended up taking some Tylenol. I'm kind of worn out after the end of the day, but doing okay. So let's see who else here. There's Doyle. Hey, Doyle. Going to have to go to the office and get a tardy slip. You're the first one here tonight, Doyle. You're not tardy. Hey, Brian and Donna. Um, Started watching some of your videos there in Texas. Looks like y'all are really enjoying yourself. Thanks for sharing. Hi, Henry and Leanne. Nice to see you guys tonight. Thank you, Donnie. I am feeling better. I truly am. Just, now it's just recovery from surgery. So, as a general rule, the abdominal pain that I was feeling was gone. Yay. um, so now I just have like surgical incisions that, for the most part, I'd say probably 75% better than the day of surgery. I've just got a little bit more healing to do. And of course, can't really lift anything heavy right now. David, hi. Greetings from the Sunflower State. The Sunflower State, which is maybe Kansas. I'm not sure exactly where the Sunflower State is, but welcome. Glad you're here. And let us know what state the Sunflower State is. Hey, Don. Glad to see you. I know you guys have been busy. Just moved to a new location yesterday, so getting settled in. Yes, Don. I'm getting there. I'm definitely getting there. So hopefully next week I'll be much better than I am this week. Thank you, Carla and Ken. Thank you very much. I'm working on it. Yes, I hope they have too. It was starting to get cold where they were at. Kansas. It was Kansas. Yay, good guess for me. I was pretty sure it wasn't Oklahoma, and that would either Kansas or Oklahoma would have been my guesses. So, hey, hi, Kim and Daryl. How are you? Yes, thank you for just thank everyone for all the wishes and thoughts and prayers. It's inconceivable to me how someone 68 can have appendicitis. But as I'm learning, it's not impossible. And it's sometimes happen in people in my age group. So just be forewarned and, and know that if you're having lower right side abdominal pain, it could be your appendix. So you might want to have it checked out because that's not something that you want to have rupture. It's normally a illness of the younger, like from 10 to 30 is the normal age range when someone experiences it, but it's not impossible for someone older to have it. So just so you know. Greetings from the high tax state. You're the high everything state. High gasoline, high taxes, high population. It's all there. How's that? Oh, at Carla and Ken. Oh yeah, Carla. How did your spider bite heal up? That was pretty scary, huh? Those brown recluse can really get you. Everybody's saying, Kevin, good. Hi, Papa Drew. Nice to see you. How are you doing? Are you in Quartzsite already? Not too far a day trip. Yeah. Soon enough, though. Soon enough. We're getting closer to that date. It won't be long now with more on the way. Time to cook for the masses in another state. Oh, yeah. Shut the front door this weekend. Time to go south. Snow hits the floor. Yeah. It's just been a really crazy week of weather. Actually, the whole year has been crazy, but yes. Might snow this weekend. I'm going to write my name in the snow. Well, you have fun with that. I don't like to be where there's snow. It's not something at my age that I like to be around. I'm all done with that. Hi, Jennifer. Nice to see you. How's the weather in Texas right now? It's just been crazy. And I haven't seen. I watch. I don't know if y'all watch him or not, but I watch Ryan Hall, y'all, on YouTube. He does a weather, and I listen to him more than I do anybody else. And he's usually pretty spot on in forecasting what's going to happen, but he hasn't put anything out in the last few days, so I'm not sure how the weather's going in Texas. It looked like there was going to be a cold front and then a warm front, and everything's going to meet in the middle, and it's going to be a mess. So everybody's saying hi to everybody. Kim and Daryl, you're in southern Utah. Are you getting close to Arizona, or do you have a drive down to get there? It's cooled off a little. Yeah, it cooled off here too. It's been in the 60s during the day the last couple of days, and in the low 50s. Actually, one morning we were 47 here in Jacksonville. So it's been pretty chilly for October for Florida, for sure. Alaskan just made me think, nope, not doing it. Way too cold. Gray and blah. Yeah. Oh no. It's in the shop. Wow. That's a lot of money. Yay. Owning a schoolie is a love-hate type thing. That's what I've heard. That's truly what I've heard. Our weather here is nice. 70s, low 80s. Oh, that's nice, Dawn. Those are nice temperatures. Let's hope it stays like that for a while. That would be great. She does put out some good videos. That Jennifer does. Did I miss Sue coming in? Hey, Sue. Hi, how are you? Nice to have you tonight. No, I did that one already. All right. You're at Ziggy's favorite place to eat? And where exactly is that? His favorite place is anywhere that I can think of. Thank you, Henry, for the reminder, everybody. Thumbs up if you would. I'd appreciate it. Would be very nice of you. Shower beers. Well, I don't know if that's really a good idea in case you slip and fall. Oh, sorry, I missed your video on Monday. I'll go watch it at Shirley's live. That's funny. Well, he was putting it out the Monday after yours, Kevin. So did yours come out? I haven't seen yours yet either. You guys are crazy. How was Branson? Yes, how was Branson? It's a lovely time of year to be in Missouri right now. It's absolutely beautiful with the fall colors. Wish I was back home. This time of year, Hannibal has a fall festival, and they also have a band festival. So there's a whole group of area-wide high school marching bands that come and play, and they all march down Broadway, and it's just so much fun. And then they have a big, band show at the football stadium there. And it's one of my favorite times of year because, it's cooler. The fall colors are very prevalent at this time of year in Hannibal. And I love listening to high school bands. So it's always something that I enjoy. I kind of wish I was there. At the Corals, Mount Carmel Junction, Utah. Okay. All right. Very nice. Well, I hope you get out before the snow hits you. Tell Scotty I need to ask him about cooking rice. I feel constantly. Rice isn't too hard. Use a cup of rice, 2 cups of water, bring it to a boil, put the lid on it, let it simmer for 20 minutes and turn it off. Gonna put up a video, but YouTube took it down immediately. Good answer, Daryl. That's funny. We'll have to have a private showing. How about that? Well, it would not hurt. Well, I guess that's true, but you might not also be found for a couple of days. Hi, Pam. How are you? Nice to have you and Donnie here tonight. Nice. No rain this time. We got to have lunch with Carl and Ken too. That's always nice to meet up with friends and see each other. Very cool. Yeah, you do. You need to come on down. Come on down now. Don't wait around. That's too much money. I'd rather be down in Quartzsite for 180 for 7 months. But to each his own. And we went to Osage Beach Airstream Rally. Cool. How was that, Carla and Ken? I've never actually been to an Airstream rally. I need to do that one day. But I have this big thing about the cost of those things is ridiculous. So I don't know. I may never get to one. I'm kind of a cheapskate. I don't like to spend a lot of money for stuff like that. But it didn't work. I'm telling you, I'm not meant to cook. All right. We'll have a rice lesson later on. Come on down to the Southwest. There is no wind. I guarantee it somewhat maybe okay. It's going to be windy. Yeah. If it's anything like last year, no thank you, Daryl. I love being out there. I really, truly love it out there, especially at Pilot Knob, just because it's not as crowded and everything is so close by. You have so many choices to go shopping if you need to. But the wind last year, just, I'd had enough of that. So maybe next year we'll go back. And hopefully the winds will be in a different pattern by then. In the queue. However, we need her might drive the schoolie down for the weekend. Well, there you go. There you go. That's one option. It's going to be windy. Yes, I'm sure it will. Not a cook in our house either. Oh, Carla's a good cook. Carla is a great cook. No, that's not right. Not 2 cups of rice and 1 cup of water. Don't listen to him, Don. I can only barbecue. That's what Scotty's for, though, right, Don? You barbecue and let Scotty do everything else. It works. I'll talk to Scotty soon. Yeah. I think learning how to fix rice is initially you you kind of have to experiment to find your um exact right times. But I mean, really, all I do is put 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of water in a pan with a little bit of salt and about a tablespoon of butter or a little bit of olive oil. Put the lid on it, turn it on, let it start boiling. And then as soon as it starts boiling, you turn it all the way down, almost until your burner is completely off. And then time it for 20 minutes, and it usually comes out perfect. That's just the way I do it. Perfect rice at the Chinese restaurant. There you go. Get some carry out Chinese. 2 cups of rice and 2 cups of water and 6 Bud Lights. You'll not care about the rice. That's probably true. Hi, Mobile Tech. How are you tonight? What's up there in Nevada? What do you got going on? Let me feed the dog and I'll be right back. Okay, we'll see you in a minute. Bud Lights won't work. It has to be Corona or nothing at all. I don't even drink beer. I don't even like it. Make a little rice. I didn't expect complications. You know, they've got like minute rice. That's an option. Could certainly do that. Use that Instapot. Yep. That's why God invented a rice cooker. See, there you go. You could do rice in your Instapot. Hi, Tracy. I'm doing much better. Thank you very much. Yeah, big surprise. Appendicitis, age 68. It happens. So be aware. But thankfully, they were doing the laparoscopy instead of an open appendectomy, which was great. So not a horrible recovery healing process. I just have to be careful now of, not picking up anything real heavy yet for another week or so. And it should be good. I'm already, trying to do light housework. Like I cooked a roast last night. Today I did my laundry. Got that all folded and put away. So I'm trying to stay active, and let the healing process begin. And part of that is just being up and active and moving and getting your body back to normal. So, oh, you did try the Instapot. Well, there you go. I'm sorry, Dawn. We'll figure it out, though. Scotty's your rice cooker. I'm sure he does it perfectly. Not a third world problem. That's very true. Very true. Like I said, you can buy instant rice. It's really easy to fix. And there's been times I've done that. But 3, wearing a straw hat and a funny way of talking. Ask him to make rice and noodles. There you go. That's funny. At the Panda. I love Panda. Yeah, that's one of my favorite places to get Chinese food. They even have rice already cooked in bags. True enough. So there you go. Don't pick up anything heavy. For sure. Yes. I'm waiting. I've got about 2.5 weeks before I take off. And so I have to just be patient with myself a little bit longer. But, I have grown kids here that can help me move some of my heavier stuff back into my truck and trailer. So I'm going to utilize them and have them help their mom. And then once I get to that first destination, I'll have Don and Kevin on standby there to help me if I need it. So I think it's going to work out just fine. You're in your camper. Very good at the last one of the year. So, and you're back in the same campground, right, Doreen? There at Daniel Boone Birthplace State Park. That's a cool park. No more rice talk. No more rice talk. We're done with the rice. Everybody's saying hi now. Shirley, is that a new cup? It's not really new. This is one that my daughter and her husband got me years ago. They had small little kids and they wanted to go to Disney by themselves for, I think it was an anniversary. And this was my souvenir. They brought this home to Grandma. So yeah, it's really a cute cup and it's my favorite. And it says Grandma. Can you see it? Grandma. So this is my cup for at home. I don't take it with me because I don't want to break it. So Candace and her first husband, Michael, got that for me. So at the RV park, I was out. I looked out my window. This dude pulled up in a white truck. Oh. Door tailgate. Blood dripping out of the bed of the truck. He shot an elk. Wow. Very cool. Did he give you some? I love elk. I'd be saying, I'll help you. I'll do whatever you want me to do. Just give me a little bit of meat in return. I love wild game though. Buffalo, elk, venison, you name it. I think I would eat any of it. You've never eaten a panda? Oh my gosh, they're so good. You should try one if you're near it. I like their food better than any of the Chinese restaurants around here, actually. And there's a lot. Thank you, Daryl, for the reminder. I appreciate it. Yeah, he's ready. Davy Crockett Birthplace State Park. That's what I was thinking it was. I probably didn't say it right, but I knew in my brain. I would love to go visit there someday. We'll be ready. Okie dokie. Like a war zone with all the blood all over the place. Everyone in camo and guns and big knives. It's like Rambo, but with elk's blood. Very cool. That's right up my alley, Papa Drew. You haven't done anything wrong, Kevin. Not yet. I just said you're on standby to help me if I need it when we meet back up. Is Felix on here? Did I miss her? Wow. Camping therapy. I don't see her. But if you're on here, Felix, hello. Thank you, Tracy. Now, like I said, it's my favorite. So that was payment for babysitting back in the day. It was an unexpected pleasure. Let's put it that way. I'm a savvy grandma and I would watch my grandkids any day of the week. Kim, you know how that is. But yeah, they just wanted to say thank you, which was very nice, very sweet of them. And it's something that I remember every time I pick it up. So it's always sweet. The smallest, simplest gestures can really mean so much to people. You just never really know. Yum. I agree, Don. Okay, dog's fed. I made by hand. Yes, she was telling me about you make your homemade dog food. And she got her insulin shot. Oh, poor baby. Have her numbers perfect on the glucose test. I feel really good about that. Good for you. Good for you. All due more than likely to the diet that you're giving her. Plus, hopefully she's getting some exercise too. So, fortunately, I've never had a dog that had diabetes. I know that it occurs, um, and that people have them and deal with them, but it's not anything I've ever encountered. So I'm sure it's a lot of work for you. So good on you, Larry, for taking care of your dog like that. That's really saying something. Oh, stop it. It's buffalo meat. Elk Burgers rock. He did not give you meat. Oh, that's terrible. Next to us at this campsite. Cool. Well, you could go sneak out there and get you a cow in the middle of the night and cut it up and have some steaks. Very nice. So today and tomorrow, and the last 2 nice days we've had before winter sets in on Saturday. Oh gosh. So I took them off to enjoy them. Saturday we got from 80-degree weather to freezing temperatures. It's just insane, isn't it? Just insane. I like that video of that campsite that you were showing that you used to stay at. And you were sitting on the rock and wondered how many people were sitting there. That those videos that you put out in that time period, I really enjoyed. Oh, I said Daniel Boone. It's probably still the anesthesia. Anyway, thank you for clarifying. You would hunt, but only if I'm going to eat what I shot. Absolutely. Yes. Hi, Hannah. How are you? Nice to have you here tonight. Papa Drew, my family basically did the same thing. My dad, my uncles, my brothers, would all go out and hunt. But anything that they shot, we ate. And that's just the way it is. And that's the way it should be. Thought she was here and need my glasses. Yeah, I hadn't seen her. Yeah, it's not cool. I agree. I totally agree with that. I see the sand van. Hi, guys. How are you? How's the weather where you're at? My goodness, it's been so crazy over here. I have no idea what it's like there in Australia for you guys. So tell me what it's like. Let's see. People get my channel and Felix says mix it. That's true. That's true. I think I've even done that myself at one point in time. And you have your memories for a lifetime. Very true. Very true. It's just a good way, to spark a memory. And you don't have your glasses on. I know what that's like. Way past the expiration, so when it chunks up, my milk never goes bad. Also, you can eat it over time. I don't know. Once it starts smelling, when it starts to get that faint smell like it's going bad, I might make pancakes with it. But then after that, I'm throwing the rest of it away. I don't like spoiled milk. So if you guys, let me just tell you about this sand van. This couple lives in Australia and they have a nice little van, a Sprinter van that they travel in. And I just love their little videos. So if you haven't seen their channel before, go check them out. They do a really good job. Oh, that's really a good idea, especially with all this talk about food shortages coming. Raising chickens, even a garden, if you could do that, would be a good idea. Oh, nice. 100 chickens to sell at a farmer's market. $12 a dozen for free range eggs. Wow, $12 a dozen? That's kind of expensive. Sure, I'll go vegan real quick if I had to kill my own food. Well, I saw Thin Blue Lane and jumped here. Hey, how are you? Nice to have you here tonight. All right, Johnny DeHale is getting ready for our live in an hour. We're going to talk about pet names and nicknames. That ought to be fun. Oh my gosh. Can you see good meat that cannot be good? Let's see. It jumped on me and I missed some stuff. So let's see. Papa Drew was talking about chickens. My mom used to raise chickens for years. And one year she even raised ducks to sell for Easter presents for kids. That was a big thing back then. It's hot and wet over here. Oh gosh. I'm so sorry. Everybody's saying hi. Peter L. Yay. Everybody's saying hi. I'll pass on bad milk. Yes, me too. For sure. I can name the chickens after people I do not like. That way I can say I ate them. Just getting ready for our live in an hour. We're going. Oh, yes, I just talked about that. Every time this jumps, I lose the feed. I'm sorry, guys. 30 watching and 18 likes. Smack that like button. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Where are you guys at right now? 1,200 square foot garden is now covered with grass. Easily converted to farmland, though. Oh, well, there's always that. Too funny. We need to see if we can get together. Heading to the queue and going down to Texas. Well, there you go. Y'all catch up with one another. Let's see. Pass on the pee in the ear for the ear infection also. That was hilarious. That was a few lives ago. Oh my gosh. Thankfully, I don't have that. Just appendicitis. Bad milk is called cottage cheese. Yes. But it actually takes a little bit more work to make it cottage cheese. And back in my hometown, we used to have a cheese factory. And my brother, as a teenager, worked there. And they made cottage cheese. Excuse me. And got to go down once and tour with him. And it's a smelly process. Milk is called trash. It's funny. Lake Texoma on the Texas-Oklahoma border. Very nice. Are you guys cold or warm right now? It's kind of probably going to depend on the day of the week it is. That those fronts are just moving through like crazy. Visiting Q myself this year. Oh, nice. Good. I'm sure you'll run into a lot of people. My plans are second week in November, I'm going to be traveling again. Yay! I can't hardly wait. Thankfully, this appendicitis hit and was timely enough to get that done so that I could heal and get back on the road. But I'm going to be meeting up with Kevin and Dawn over in the Panhandle of Florida, and we're going to be just camping around the state of Florida this winter, trying to skip the wind in Arizona. That's the plan. Plus, this year I'll be nearby to spend holidays with my family, and Dawn and Kevin will be spending holidays with their family. So sorry. So I think it's going to work out nice this year, and then we'll kind of see what next year holds. Yes, we will miss mobile tech. That's the one disadvantage. See Ben saying hi to Co4 for Life. Will be my first time in that area. Cool. Pretty warm right now. Yeah, I think you were on the other side of that front that was dipping down. It is nice. I love Quartzsite. I love Pilot Knob there by Yuma. I just did not love the wind. That last year the wind was horrible. The couple of years before were fine, not that much of a problem, but last year nearly blew me away. It's Peter Pan pumpkin eater. My girlfriend is dressing as a pumpkin. Very funny. Very cute. Well, you'll be quite the couple. It's her idea. That's funny. Huge ham radio influence in Quartzsite area as well. Yes, you really enjoy that, don't you? I had an uncle that used to talk on his ham radio all the time. He was handicapped, and so it was something that just really kept his mind busy, kept him talking to people, being active, and so yeah, it's really great. It's a lot of fun. It's very interesting. Hi Peter, how are you? Had some wet snow last night, but no accumulation. Wow. Yes, I can imagine up there you probably are getting cooler. Summer's been sending me some really beautiful pictures of fall leaves, and I've really been enjoying that. I don't see her on here. Is she there? Thanks, Tracy. Yeah, yes, we just can't wait. Next week here in northern Nevada. Wow. That's crazy weather. And in that's really early even for Nevada, isn't it, Larry? Just for like what, it's mid-October. Do you mean you will miss me? I will be doing live streams the whole time I'm gone. So yeah, we'll catch your live stream, or at least I will whenever I see them. I've got notifications on, so then 70 and sunny on Monday. Wow. It's crazy weather. Love. Wind and dust. Yes. Valley fever, huh? Yes. It truly was. My gosh. Don, we talked about that once before. Where were we at when we finally got away from the wind? Well, I guess it was after I left you guys, because I left you in Deming, and then I headed up into Oklahoma. Maybe it was in Oklahoma where I finally started, the wind was diminishing. But by the time I got into Missouri, it was nice. So yeah, it was a very windy year. When it changes its damn windy attitude, for sure. We're not staying in the queue, only going through saying hi for a couple of days and then heading to Texas and Baja. Very nice. Good plan. I hope the weather is better down there. Hi, Summer. Nice to see you. I've really enjoyed the pictures you've been sending me. Yeah, it's killing me because I love fall color so much. So you get on Facebook and you see all these beautiful pictures, and it's it makes me jealous because I'm stuck here for a while longer. And, Florida, we don't really get good fall colors. So I miss it. I truly do. So hopefully next year, maybe in the fall, I'll be somewhere where there's color. I have to stop traveling for a little while. Oh no. Oh no. Well, I hope everything is okay. And I know everybody stops every now and then for different reasons, whether it's family obligation or repairs on your rig or things that you have to do medically to catch up or whatever. So whatever is you got going on, I hope everything works out well and you have a wonderful time doing whatever you're going to be doing. Until East Nebraska, although it was nice in Vita Vu. Oh, I just love Vita Vu. So that's in Wyoming, guys, if you don't know where Vita Vu is. And if you've never been there, you need to go. It's an absolutely beautiful place. It's one of my favorites. It's probably, I think I would almost rate it number one. I think truly that place really touched my heart. There's just something about it. And the sun sets there as the sun is coming down over the rock formations. It's just beautiful. I just love it. Hi, Deb. How are you? Nice to see you. Are you keeping Mobile Tech in line? Didn't get out of the wind and I read that one already. So yeah, Vita Vu is absolutely beautiful. And I think my next favorite spot in the world was Tom's Best Spring Road. Kim and Daryl, I think, will agree with me on that one. That's just a beautiful place to camp. Absolutely gorgeous. And there's so much you can do in that area. That's one of the things about being there that's fabulous. And you can actually, from campsites, you can view the grand staircase. Or the back side of it, at least from there. And it's beautiful. Pink, I don't know whether it's granite or sandstone, maybe, from that side, from that view. It's just beautiful. It's breathtaking. Great big, huge pine trees and just valleys and wildlife running through. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous place. And you've got Bryce's right there. You've got Red Rock Canyon, Kodachrome State Park. There's just so many different places that you can go from there. So it's a winner. You got to go. Yes, it's so nice there. One of my favorite places. Busy working in California. Wow. Sorry. What's the gas prices there in California now? I haven't heard anything in a week or so. Here, I think the last time I looked at the gas prices, I think $3.39 was the price at the pump when I looked the other day. Hi, Kate. Nice to see you tonight. How you been? What's going on? Let me see what Gas Buddy says. Fine gas. 336. About 336, 337. Yep. So, oh, Murphy's, it's 327 a gallon. So that's a good price. So I was expecting it to go up a little bit more because I think it has in other places. But it hasn't here yet. Of course, the day that I decide to go and fill my tank up again, it'll be higher. That always happens to me. $7 a gallon for diesel. That's just horrendous. My gosh. I'm thankful I don't have a diesel vehicle. Shirley's live was earlier. That's true. Yes, because out there I usually started it at 4:30, so it's a lot easier. But I did that because here on the East Coast it's like 7:30, so it just kind of depends on where you are, what time I have to do it. Midterms, pray in for midterms, everybody! Yay! Comment on the video. Thank you, Daryl. Yes, thank you very much. It really does help if you can just make some little comment, not in the live chat section, but in the actual comment section after the video. It really does help. It pushes it out to other people. And that's just kind of how that algorithm works. Between 509, wow. $489, lowest here in northern Nevada, gets sucked into California. Yeah. Yes, for sure. It's better earlier for Shirley. Good to see you. 509 to 639. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty expensive. Yeah, I'm certainly glad I don't have to pay gas prices like that, because this is in my opinion bad enough. Hey Badge, how are you? How's everything in your part of the world? It's so nice to see you. What you been up to? I haven't seen a video from you in a while. Maybe I need to go look you back up. You know, sometimes, hey, you know how I put notifications on everybody that I watch, but sometimes they somehow get removed. So I'll have to go look and see. Have you put out a video recently? I'll be missing my badge. So anyway. All right, so that's kind of my big thing now is just to, start loading everything back up. I took everything out of my truck, cleaned everything out, organized everything, and then I ended up with this stupid appendicitis and went to the hospital. And now I've got some of the stuff from inside my truck in my back seat. That's my storage bay. So I have to repack that. And then pack a few things back in my trailer, get some groceries. I really would love to get my trailer washed before I leave, because I'm in a really great place to do it right now. So I'm hoping to get that done before I take off again. Just find it busy. We are here every Tuesday. Okay, I'm going to have to go back and check my notifications. Sorry about that. There's my son. Hi, son. Nice to see you. Glad you finally made it home. That's 8:18. Wow. That's okay, Jennifer. Oh, you're driving. Well, that's a good reason not to be commenting. Back from a conference. Love going to conferences, huh? I hope it was a good one for you. Sometimes they are. Everybody's saying hi to my son now. Christian, not koi pond. Hey, James, how are you? Nice of you to be here tonight. I appreciate it. How are you doing? How's life up there where you are? Koi. Saying hi. Everybody's saying hi to everybody again now. It's okay. There is life after YouTube. That's for sure. There is life after YouTube. But it's kind of nice to, keep up with people that you know. I try to do that as much as I can. So it's been a little bit of a strange year for me, moving back here to Florida just to take care of medical issues and having so much work to get done before I could get out and travel again. But anyway, I'm almost there. I'm almost done. I'm getting real excited and ready to get back out on the road and leave the sticks and bricks behind for a while. I've had enough, guys. I really have. It's very hard when you really enjoy being out on the road and living that lifestyle to have to come back and sit still for a while. And we all, have to do it at some point or another. It's just not something I enjoy. So, and there was life before YouTube. Very true. You're in West Pennsylvania and it's cold here. Yeah. Peter and Summer live in Western New York. So, and they were saying they got a little bit of dusting and snow, but no accumulation. So, yeah. It has been strange for everyone. Very true. 3-day retreat this weekend. Just don't know what I'll do by myself. Kick your feet up, Carla. Read a book. Do something that you don't get to normally do. That will be fun for you. Planning for the worst and praying for the best. Very cool. At Mobile Tech. Yep, he's doing good. Needs to be a good balance between moving and sitting. Yes, absolutely. I just had snow. Sorry, James. I'm sorry. It is a very bad word, isn't it? I don't like snow either. Not at all. Can't blame you there. Out of control inflation that a lot of the country is dealing with right now. Yes, very, very true. So I just have a question for you guys. Have any of you, in all the different places that everyone is in, are you noticing food shortages in grocery stores? Are you experiencing a lot of empty shelves when you go in to shop? You hear about this stuff on the news all the time and on YouTube. And a lot of it, I think, is just hype. But I don't know how much of it to truly believe. So I'm just curious to see what everybody is experiencing wherever you're going to do your shopping. Oh, I just hope that we're going to get a big red wave next month. Yes. Okay, that's good to hear, Don. Glad. Thank you. Any turkeys hardly any turkeys anywhere. Yeah, getting ready for Thanksgiving. Some shortages, but mostly high prices, and I've noticed that as well. Yes. My gosh, I went to look for a roast yesterday to cook for the family. I thought, I ended up getting one. It was small. It was maybe 2.5, maybe 3 pounds if you stretched it out. $14 for a small little roast. For a nice size roast to feed my family, it would have cost me $28 for one meal. I didn't want to go there. The time of day, or maybe even the time of the week. Maybe the truck hasn't made it there yet. And I'm sure that, as much as people is hearing that there's shortages on food, people are out there probably buying a little bit more than they normally do. I haven't really noticed. I can't say that I've noticed a shortage here. So I was just curious what other people are seeing. Wichita shop mainly Kroger's. Okay. Well, thank you, David, for letting us know. Definitely big price increases. Yeah. Yep, higher cost. So everybody is experiencing pretty much the same thing. A lot of empty shelves around me in Texas. Wow. Wow. Huh. So that seems to be kind of an area that is experiencing it. Politician brain shortages. I'm not going there. 5 gallons of water here in Fort Lauderdale is now $2.50. Wow, that's pretty expensive for water. That's why I like my Berkey. I just use regular city water and put it through the Berkey. Sabrina and I are both doing great. How about we are enjoying life in general? We use Bot Farm. Not just California either. Yeah, that's for sure. So all stocked up and ready for World War III. Well, that's good. That's good. Everybody should stock up as much as they can, I guess. No shortages. That's good. And the worst time to hit Walmart. Yeah, because everybody's off work and they want to go get their groceries for the week. Yes, for sure. Okay. You just hit 10,000 bullets. That's funny. 200 rolls of toilet paper. Oh, man. You're crazy. We hear you're doing great. Give a big hug and a pet to Sabrina the wolf. Hype and pricey. Yeah, very pricey. And you guys are in Texas right now too, so I'm true of seeing all of this hoarded toilet paper. Well, it's a good thing to have on hand. It's so hard to knock some sense into some people and wake up. Wouldn't that be great? That would be a wonderful thing. Smaller product and higher prices. Yes, and the same thing when you go to a restaurant. It used to be you could go to Outback and or my favorite dish there is the Alice Spring chicken. And you used to order it and you'd get a chicken breast that was split in half. And now you only get a half of a chicken breast, and the chicken breasts keep getting smaller. So, and the amount of food, the amount of salad is less in the bowl. Is just they're cutting back on everything, but the prices still keep going up. House 4-stage reverse osmosis system. Don't have to buy water. Yes, that's the good thing. When you don't have to purchase bottled water. For the first time the other day, and I was shocked how empty it looks. Wow. Well, I'm sorry that you're experiencing that, Jennifer. It kind of sounds like it might be isolated to your area, um, which is not good for you. But it sounds like other parts of the country aren't experiencing that yet. Not to say that we won't. I was just curious to see what other people were experiencing right now. Since the bird flu. Did they have the bird flu again this year? I hadn't heard that, but that's not to say it's not true. Nearly double for everything. Yeah. It's old. It's cheaper to use a bidet. You won't believe the savings. I have the 9-inch rolls. Oh, wow. Interesting. Well, thanks, Mobile Tech. We'll have to check that out. Let's hope it levels out for sure. About the cannibal that was late for supper. He got the cold shoulder. That's funny. Yay, a little humor to all this levity. Thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. It's doubled a little more, and some stuff is smaller. Yes. Yes. My son shops at Aldi and gets some really good prices on things there. So if you have one near you, and you haven't tried them out, give them a try. Doyle, thanks for coming. Thanks for being here tonight. And I'll see you next Thursday. Have a good week. 43 million chickens had to be killed. It happens all the time. Happens all the time, Mobile Tech. I don't think Mr. Whipple would approve. He only uses Sherman. Oh my gosh. They killed so many, forcing the prices. At least they said it was due to the bird flu. Wow. Who really knows for sure? Because we are not gonna know the truth. Areas that are low, it doesn't matter what store. Yeah, or where it is. Locust. All right, you guys are getting slap happy now. See, the chickens came out with, they had to kill all those chickens. Yes, I'm understanding what you're saying. For the disease the chickens came out with. Yeah, they came out with the bird flu. Or so they say. So, I don't know. I hope to God that they're not just stringing us along with that. That made the prices soar, for sure. Well, people are buying just the basics mostly. And that's very true. And that's, Walmart and Target and Costco are really having problems with that because people aren't buying like they normally do. And so their revenue is less. And there's talk about how these big stores, may end up collapsing because of the economy right now. So, let's pray. Let's pray that we get through this. It's tough times right now. So everything is a huge disaster. November 8th, for sure. Yeah, everyone just pray. Just pray that we see some changes soon. Exactly, Dawn. For sure. Make it rock their world. That's what we need to do. And thankfully, I'll be here to vote before I take off and leave. So, yay. Exactly. Thank you, Kevin, for the Republican of choice. Yes, and I'll for sure be voting for Governor DeSantis here in Florida. And there's one more beer left in the fridge when it's all over. I will pray for your beer, Larry. That's funny. Okay, guys. It's 8:30 here. Thank you, everyone, for being here tonight. I've really enjoyed your company. But I'm going to take off now and try to relax and wind down and get ready to go to bed. Still got a few more days of recovery to let some of this pain leave my abdomen. And then next week, I want to start really, getting back into a regular routine. So, not saying who to vote for, just don't vote for anyone stupider than you. Good advice. Good night, PM. He is amazing, isn't he, Kate? I absolutely love Governor DeSantis. Night, everyone. Thank you, Deb. Thank you very much. Hopefully by next week, I'll be back 100%. So, all right, everyone. Love you guys. Take care. Be good to yourselves. Be kind to one another. And I'll talk to you next week. All right, guys. Good night.